Aquarius, I'm Lacey, the High Priestess, and this can resonate in your past, present, or future conversation that you're having synchronicity. It's a brand new channel with my old name. Like, subscribe, notification bell. Notification bell, you can get my lives. If not, you have to wait 12 hours. Okay, so let's see what I got for you, Aquarius. Aquarius, I have the 8 of coins. Okay, so see you nailing it. Okay, nailed it. You nailed it. I feel like someone's like, all of this is, I don't know, a fingerprint or everything needs a signature. Getting signatures done. The Hermit, running in secrecy. Um, Secret work. 4 of Cups. The Sun card. The World card. Good morning, America. All right, you haven't been paying attention to the news. You haven't been paying attention to something. You in the dark about certain work, or there's certain work that you do in the dark that you don't want to disclose to the world. All right. I'm grown now. I'm doing different kind of work. Someone's looking at the local news. Someone's been trying to avoid looking at the local news right here. All right. Someone's at work. Someone's been focusing at work right here. I feel like someone works, but they watch something like they get on social media just to look at a certain thing right here. All right. Also, I feel like someone likes your work, but someone here feels rejected because of your work. Someone rejects your work, or someone's rejecting your help. Someone's also acting like a spoiled brat right here. All right. So someone wakes up first thing in the morning to a bunch of messages. Also, when you're blocked, you can't receive any messages. All right. Someone's blocked. Someone's ignoring all of this, or someone's looking from afar. They choose not to see it. Only on camera. Look like we in love, but only on camera. I don't know. I just received the messages. Okay. The Page of Swords, I just received the messages. Someone's jealous too? Wow. Someone's jealous over something you put on social media, like your work. Whatever it is that you're working on, you put it on social media, and haters are going to hate. You'd be surprised who's your biggest hater, okay? Because your little light is a little too bright for people who like to be in the dark. Like someone's smile, someone's curves, it bothers somebody. Like, where did you get those kinds of curves from? How dare you have those kinds of curves on you? Look, there's a bull right here. There's a bull. All right. 3 of Swords. What's going on? Someone's drinking. All right. It hurts my heart. You're just a heartbreaker, aren't you? You just break my heart. Man. Why they be acting like that? Why do they be blocking? Someone's being swerved. I don't want to see you. Ten of Coins. But you know what I wanted to do? 4-4. I wanted to do like that, not single. Liar. Taken. Taken. That's the truth. Shit gets stressful when you see things on screenshots about someone that you love out drinking, breaking your heart with the truth. I saw it on I saw it. I saw it on camera. I bet you think I didn't know. That's why I'm mad. I work. I see everything. You're single, huh? You're single once again? I bet. Six of Swords, Knight of Staff. You're back to your old ways again? You need to dead that shit if you wanna work with me. You can back the fuck up. Let me worry about myself by myself. I could do that by myself. Like I could do this all by myself. So are we doing this together? Or are we doing this not together? Because it ain't just about, a little bit of fun and then you get up and go. Nah, this is wifey material. So, I understand that I'm going to have to stop seeing my girls and stop my ways to be with somebody like you. Like the opposite energy. Here's the big secret. I don't know about you, Aquarius, but I feel like titles are very important. If you want someone to treat you like a husband, then you should be working on doing husband things. As I feel like the same with a woman doing wife things. Some people, here, this man is traveling alone. All right, I see him getting money, and this woman's alone too, or someone's doing this all by themselves. A relationship takes two people, not just somebody by themselves. I feel like um I get the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Someone's reliving a nightmare. It's almost like, man, someone don't want to do that. I'm not trying to go through the same old thing all over again. Man, it be like that nowadays. Everybody has to earn their spot. If you want a good husband, you need to be a good wife. But also if you match and you guys have that energy, so many rules out there. If we just and it's crazy how someone can like latch onto your energy, right? And make you feel like make you believe everything they say because you love them so much. So we have to be as humans honest with ourselves about the intentions that we have with other people and how we speak about our truth. I don't know. I'm not perfect at this, but I'm just saying. But I'm saying. This doesn't look too bad when you do it with someone that you love. But a lot of people tend to have a lot of greed. All right. There's a lot of greedy people. There's a lot of jealous people too behind the love that someone has for you, or vice versa. Yeah, because someone's surrounded by people that love this person, and you can't in a relationship it's like when a lot of people love one person, and I'm talking about family, friends, a society, communities, and keeping them all to yourself, right? That can also feel like some kind of entrapment. I'm just saying. That's why I don't know, titles could sometimes are overrated when you take it too damn far. Feel like you should be around people you love. But everybody lives their life different. I can't preach about anything because I support divorces. Excuse me, I constantly say that. Also, I feel like the same thing with jobs, relationships, and friends. I support it 10/10. I support it. That's just if you're asking me. I support all that shit because sometimes in order for us to grow, we must leave an old situation. And I have been through a lot of situations. And trust me when I tell you, I can tell you about experience. And when you love someone, it shouldn't bring you anger when you think about them. And when you get through that jealous rage that you think something's going on, pray to God because God will always find a sign. And remember, when people take titles, if people are going to take titles serious, then they need to put an actual an agreement between two people. Because when the moon card came out, it's like some people like that shit, some people don't. And then how you move and you carry yourself through situations and with different connections, your family, friends, lovers, family members, associates, and even in job sites. Sometimes, have you ever heard when people say, go to work and go home? All right, you're there to work, you're not there to make friends, you're there to get paid and go home. And sometimes at family functions that you're going to get together once a year, you're going there once a year. Robert better not talk to me or I'll punch him in his face, but I'll be there. You know what I mean? Aquarius, I've seen situations where lovers have restraining orders on each other and dragged each other through the mud and said some horrible, horrible things to each other behind spite, behind cheating, behind shoot. At one time, in my very young age, I participated on some of that. I am sorry to an extent about my worst behavior, but it went both ways. Doesn't excuse it. I'm glad I'm grown. Because with age, I pray that people grow with grace, but I know that is impossible. There's a lot of grown ass people out there acting like we're still in 1995 music video. Shoot, there's probably someone watching me saying that what I'm doing, my hobby, is, not inspiring. But someone watches me. So, as far as your own talents, no matter what it is that you do, shit, you could be working at Dairy Queen, make that best hamburger, girl, homie. I know what it is to work at Dairy Queen. I know what it is to work at Dairy Queen. Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, different jobs as a kid, having different jobs, having to work for it. Everything has its season. And when things change, in the future, if you have any growth, you will feel bad about your own partaking on any kind of um, acts you may have played in life. Those that have a conscience, but there's people that are born without it. They were raised to, they've been disciplined a certain way. So it's like they're already set in their ways, period. You ever met someone that's set in their ways? Someone that is set on their ways, they're not finna change. They're not. Like, life is about growth. Different chapters of our life is all about growth. Every single relationship we've ever been should have taught us how what to do and what not to do and the signs to look out for as you what you consider as a mate. I know desperate times call for desperate measures because men, I swear to you, I think they all see the same hole. No, women too, humans, those that haven't got themselves disciplined. And regardless, whatever situation you may be in, you can't, speaking on perfection, especially in a relationship, it takes a lot of forgiveness. especially if people are set in their ways and they feel like relationships are like a contract or an understanding between two people. Then it needs to be said and it needs to be understood and heard by two, three, or four or five parties or whoever the hell is involved. All right, because you could catch someone up slipping, and make sure there's a due reason to it, because people assume. Have you ever guys heard about double talk? It's like a whole different language and a whole different code, but they change the words so they can't be used against them. So they can't say they have those kinds of rights. King of Cups, or is this, yeah, King of Cups, Scorpio energy. Seven of Swords, spiteful. Ace of Coins, using people for money. The Magician, just lying. The seven of Swords is you too. You finding out something too. You're like, man. The Magician and the Seven of Staff, like what? The World card, new beginnings. Damn, you've been there, done that. You've been around the world, nah, nah, yeah. I feel like you have haters since you were a little kid. Someone was hating on you. Oh, I hope this is not you hating. Okay. Hate comes in different ways. In so many ways. Hate comes in so many ways. Hate will come with businesses. Hate will come with friends. Hate will come with family members. You never know, yo, because your biggest hater is probably the one that birthed you. And I'm not saying to look at everybody like they're your enemy, because then you're always being spiteful, revengeful, and stuff like that. But when you have an understanding with the world and having to understand that some people are very closed off, they have not lived your life, you have not lived their life, and to live your life open like that, understanding why people react and act a certain way, their behaviors. I'm not saying to study every single person that you come across, but you should definitely be using your discernment. I prayed, and things keep on happening to where understand it, and everything has its time and place. God knows why he pauses things. God knows why. Maybe I'm not worthy. Maybe, the people around me are not worthy, or the people I walked out of their life weren't worthy of my attention. If you understand how it feels to look at everybody individually around you, and you think about the journey in life, the good and the bad and everything in between, how much does that weigh up to your sympathy for them or your condolences if one day someone were to pass away? Would it make a difference in your life? Would you make a difference in theirs? How much have you used your time to inspire the people around you? And let me tell you something. Because even in my dark days, I feel like I could at least get up on here and I can talk to you and connect to you and have an understanding about how hard this world really is, coming from experience. I'm going through trials and tribulations. Shit. But when I do have energy, I get up and I do and I talk, and you realize a lot about yourself when you feel like you're being heard. And I constantly think it's hard to be in the middle. It's really hard to be in the middle. But you know what's so beautiful about it is that I know it's my own destiny. It's all me. It ain't nobody else. No, but nobody, no one can take something that is just mine. And if one day they were to take it, they probably wouldn't be blessed anyways. Because I don't know why God or why what's above allows certain people to get away with so much fraud bullshit, and we have to experience it, Aquarius. But it be like that. It really be like that. And life is tough. I don't know anybody that has it good. And if they are, must be nice. But rich people problems are different from poor people problems, from middle class problems, from sports, the education system, the justice system, religion, certain corporations that hire people. And people can mute you when you sign on certain jobs. You're representing them, and you can no longer tell the truth. You have to keep it soft, PG-13. Certain things do control the world. I feel like it's just finding the loophole. But not everybody. I know that not everybody will understand how I feel and how I go through the things that I go through. Aquarius, like the hermit, being quiet. Like, cause in the beginning, someone was like, I saw all of that. Make sure you have those kind of rights to be angry. That's some kind of advice that I take from myself a lot. I don't own anybody. I don't own rights to anything, but I do own rights to myself. And I thank God I can exercise that 2222. We all have a right, but how far is freedom? And really, what is free? Free is when no one can tell you what to be. In the words of Meek Mill, I believe it's Taurus, but our worst behavior, when someone brings that out of you, or when you become spiteful, or when someone's being spiteful with you, does it make us feel better when we return the favor? Especially our exes, people that we have been in our past. Every single relationship, just think about it. What has it taught you not to do and what to do? People are very different, very unique. Anyways, I gotta go.